Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's discussion where we delve into a topic of great importance, the challenges faced by youth in Christian homes when it comes to their salvation. In this exploration, we aim to shed light on the various factors that hinder the spiritual growth and development of young individuals within the context of their Christian upbringing. As viewers and audience members, it is essential for us to recognize the unique struggles faced by young people within Christian households. These challenges can significantly impact their faith journey and understanding of salvation. By gaining a deeper understanding of these hindrances, we can better support and guide the youth in their quest for a meaningful and authentic relationship with God. Throughout our discussion, we will examine factors such as parental influence, the presence of a supportive community, the impact of cultural influences, and the importance of addressing doubts and questions. These aspects, among others, play crucial roles in shaping a young person's spiritual path. By shedding light on these challenges, we aim to foster empathy, understanding, and dialogue around this critical topic. It is our hope that through open conversation and shared insights, we can collectively contribute to creating nurturing environments within Christian homes that empower young individuals to embrace their faith, overcome obstacles, and experience the transformative power of salvation. Join us as we embark on this exploration, seeking to understand the challenges that youth face in Christian homes on their journey toward salvation, and discovering how we can provide the necessary support and guidance to help them navigate these obstacles with strength, grace, and unwavering faith.
Dear friends, there are several factors that can hinder the salvation of youth in Christian homes. While each situation is unique, the following are some common causes. 1. Lack of genuine faith. If the parent's faith is merely superficial or hypocritical, it can create confusion and skepticism in the minds of their children.
Dad, I hope today is Bible study. Are we not going today?
Boy, don't you see how hard times are? Not every meeting days we have to be present. We'll go next week, okay?
But Dad, you're a worker in the church.
Son, don't bother me the more. Don't you know tomorrow is school, and you don't have to be stressed tonight?
I don't seem to understand why my parents are no more interested in going to church. Well, if my parents are so indifferent about church, who am I? I'm just a small boy.
The absence of a genuine personal relationship with God can hinder the youth from experiencing the transformative power of faith. 2. Inconsistent Christian living. When parents fail to live out their faith consistently, displaying hypocrisy or compromising their values, it can undermine the credibility of their beliefs in the eyes of their children. Inconsistency between words and actions can cause confusion and disillusionment.
Sarah.
Yes, Mom.
If the seller inquires about my whereabouts, kindly inform her that I am presently unavailable. It is pertinent to note that we have obtained certain food items on credit from her.
But Mom, you're here in the house. Why do you want me to say that you are not around?
I don't want her to disturb my peace. I'm not the first debtor. After all, government owe workers of their salary.
3. Legalism and excessive rules. Strict and rigid rules without proper understanding and explanation can lead to resentment and rebellion in young individuals. Overemphasis on external behaviors and adherence to a set of rules rather than fostering a relationship with Christ can hinder genuine faith development.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Caleb. Are you born again?
Not yet, sir.
Why, all these numbers of years you've been in the church and you're not born again.
But I'm still figuring things out. I'm trying to understand and believe, but it's not something that happens overnight.
Figuring things out? Are you kidding me? You've had more than enough time to make a decision. It's time to stop playing games with your faith. How can you even call yourself a Christian if you haven't been born again?
I've been struggling with doubts and questions. I want to believe, but I need time to work through them.
Doubts and questions. That's just an excuse for your lack of commitment. This is not a place for wishy-washy Christians. We need passionate believers who are willing to lay it all down for Christ. These youths nowadays, you don't want to be born again. You rather prefer enjoying worldly music, dancing, wearing tight trousers, carrying big phones, and having friends around. You are joking with your future, children of the last days.
Why is my youth leader talking to me this way? But shouldn't we encourage and support each other instead of criticizing and pressuring us? Maybe because he is seeing me in the church. I'll leave the church for him. After all, he is not my parents who is paying my fees.
4. Lack of authentic community.
Hey, have you ever thought about what it means to be born again?
Yeah, I've heard people, including my youth leader, talk about it, but I'm not really sure I understand it fully. I mean, I believe in God, but this whole concept seems a bit confusing to me.
I feel the same way. It's like there is this pressure to have this big moment of transformation, but I don't know if I've ever experienced anything like that.
Exactly. Sometimes I worry that maybe I'm not a real Christian because I haven't had that dramatic change or spiritual awakening.
I know what you mean. But maybe being born again doesn't have to be this sudden, life-altering event for everyone. Perhaps it's more about an ongoing relationship with God and a gradual transformation.
If the youth feel isolated or disconnected from a supportive Christian community, they may struggle to develop a sense of belonging and understanding of their faith. A lack of positive peer influence and mentors can make it challenging for them to navigate their spiritual journey. 5. Failure to address doubts and questions. When doubts, questions, and intellectual curiosity are met with dismissal or a lack of engagement, it can discourage youth from seeking answers and exploring their faith. Open dialogue in an environment that encourages questioning can foster a deeper understanding and commitment to Christianity.
Friend, I've been feeling frustrated lately. It seems like whenever I have doubts or questions about my faith, nobody wants to address them. I know what you mean. It's like they expect us to just accept everything without questioning. But that's not how I learn or grow in my faith. Exactly. Doubts and questions are a natural part of our journey. They shouldn't be ignored or dismissed. We need guidance and understanding. I wish there was a safe space where we could openly discuss our doubts and questions without feeling judged or condemned. It's hard to navigate our faith when our concerns are brushed aside. It feels isolating sometimes. We're told to have a strong faith, but how can we truly have that if we don't have the opportunity to explore and address our doubts? I can't even explain what they want us to do.
6. Negative experiences in church. Hurtful experiences within the church, such as judgment, hypocrisy, or abuse, can significantly impact the faith of young individuals. These negative encounters can create a lasting negative association with Christianity and hinder their desire for salvation.
Good morning, everyone. Today, I want to address a concern that has been brought to my attention. It seems that some of our youth in this church have been causing disruptions and straying from the path of righteousness.
Pastor, I'm sorry if we've caused any disruptions, but can you please explain what you mean by straying from the path of righteousness?
This youth. It's clear that some of you have been questioning the teachings of the church and embracing worldly ideas. You've been seen engaging in behaviors that are not in line with our Christian values.
Pastor, we may have questions and doubts, but that doesn't mean we're straying from righteousness. We're trying to understand our faith better and find our own convictions.
How long will it take you to find your conviction? You children of the last days. You want freedom and pleasure. I will report you to your youth coordinator.
But Pastor, please, Pastor.
We don't seem to understand why our leaders are treating us this way.
May God deliver us from our pastor. We don't know what to do anymore.
7. Cultural influences and worldly temptations. The allure of secular values, materialism, Peer pressure, and the prevalence of worldly temptations can divert the attention and desires of youth away from their faith. The struggle to reconcile their beliefs with the influences of the secular world can pose significant challenges.
Are you going to church today?
What is happening in church?
Have you forgotten that today is Thursday prayer meeting?
I'm not chance to go, please. Even my parents don't go to church every day. Have you forgotten the assignment our class teacher gave us?
Oh, it's really true. Maybe we can just stay away from church today. Perhaps, next time.
8. Lack of personal ownership.
Hello, madam. I wanted to talk to you about something that's been on my mind. I've been going to church with my parents for as long as I can remember, but I don't feel like I'm truly born again or connected to my faith.
I understand how you feel. It's important to have a personal connection with your faith rather than just going through the motions. Can you share more about what you're experiencing?
Well, when I attend church, I go through the rituals and listen to the sermons, but it feels like I'm just following along because that's what my parents expect from me. I don't feel that deep sense of conviction or transformation that others talk about.
That's a valid concern. Faith is a personal journey, and it's about developing a relationship with God on your own terms. It's not just about attending church, but also about nurturing your faith outside of those walls.
I want to have that personal connection, but I'm not sure where to start. It's like there's a disconnect between what I do on Sundays and how I live my life throughout the week.
If young individuals are not encouraged to develop a personal ownership of their faith, they may rely solely on the faith of their parents without a genuine understanding or commitment of their own. Without personal conviction, it becomes easier for them to drift away from their Christian upbringing. It is essential for parents and guardians in Christian homes to be aware of these potential hindrances and actively address them. By fostering an environment of genuine faith, consistent Christian living, open dialogue, and authentic community, parents can help facilitate the spiritual growth and salvation of youth within their homes.
Our dear audience, we are grateful for your presence and engagement throughout our exploration of the challenges faced by youth in Christian homes on their path to salvation. We hope that the insights shared have been beneficial to you, allowing you to better understand the struggles these young individuals encounter and the support they require. If you found this discussion enlightening and believe it can make a positive impact on the lives of others, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel and share this content with your friends, family, and community. By spreading awareness and understanding about these challenges, we can collectively contribute to creating an environment that nurtures and empowers the youth in their faith journeys. We also value your comments and feedback. If you have any thoughts or personal experiences related to the topic, please share them in the comment section below. Your insights may provide further encouragement and guidance to those who may be facing similar difficulties. Together, let us work towards building communities that embrace the youth, hear their voices, and address their doubts and questions with understanding and compassion. By doing so, we can help them develop a deeper and more meaningful relationship with God, guiding them confidently along the path to salvation. Thank you for your support, and may we continue to grow together in faith and love.